For many people, making 46 Rand in South Africa, it is a dream, especially if this money is alternative income. What do I mean by alternative income? Well, you could be maybe a doctor, or you might be whatever business that you have, or maybe an employee, and you just want to be able to make some money on the side, but you don't have to leave what you're currently doing. You love what you're doing, and for that reason it is great, but you know for a fact that earning alternative income is one of your priorities, and 46,000 Rand could be maybe just a dream for many other people. Well, my good friends, if you've been looking for how to make alternative income through real estate, you are at the right place. And for some of you who are coming through back here to see some cool videos, or potentially some cool video here, because every Wednesday at the top of the hour we bring you a very cool day. So today it is a Wednesday. We do not let you down. We are here. So welcome back. And for some of you who are here for the first time, hey, and you're wondering what is this all about, well, you are at the right place, where on a Wednesday night we show what is called Wednesday Deal Day. And basically Wednesday Deal Day is yours truly. I bring you a deal every Wednesday. It's an opportunity that you can be able to buy for yourself. Today's deal is an amazing, it's a 2-in-1 property in 2 different cities and 2 blocks of flats, and that you can be able to buy. And for some of you who are very creative, or who have the appetite to be creative, this deal could be a stealer for you, like a real stealer for you. But let us not waste time. Some of you who are here for the first time, you're like, so where is this guy? Where does he get all these deals from? My good friends, I've been in real estate for a minute, close to 10 years. And I just started off just maybe like you, where you are an employee today. And I worked for the several banks in South Africa. And over and above that, I was hungry. I knew that the skill that I've got, I knew that the hard work that I've got, it can amount to something else over and above a pay slip. I was involved with so many projects in Africa with the bank, obviously, and I saw that I'm dedicated, I've got good skills, but none of those things belonged to me. As the bank was growing in terms of the number of countries that we were penetrating, and I realized that I've got a special skill here. So instead of just continuing working for the bank and getting paid, let's say 60,000 every month, I decided, hey, how about I go out there into the world and create this for myself? And here we are. And I decided to do that with the real estate. Because with the real estate, let me think about it. Or not, let me not think about it, because I figured it out. Let you think about it. If you had to buy today a 1-bed, 1-bath, you've got very little work to do, other than to make sure that there's a tenant, and that tenant is going to pay off your debt, and over and above that, you're going to make some moolah. So if you can do that, just one property every year, by the time you retire, you'll probably be owning a number of properties. How many years is it for one to get employed? Maybe 30, 40 years. So for 40 years, you'll have 40 1-beds, 2-baths. And imagine that. That would be so amazing. It will change your game plan. But today, we're not talking about all those philosophical things, because some people are like, yeah, TJ, it's not good for you. Well, everybody needs housing. I'm telling you that. It's been around for a minute, and it will continue having it. So let's jump on today's deal. We have a mantra here at the TJ Tribe, and the mantra is pretty simple. What we do here, we know that isn't when we are looking at deals, sometimes we look at them and the mind is like, yay, it's a good deal, but the heart is so scared. And sometimes what we do is we look at a property and it's so nice, darling. And you're like, oh my God, I think this is going to work. You do the numbers are not working, and you fall in love with it. So what we want to do is to make sure we can connect the hands and the feet as they go out there to do the work the head and the heart needs to connect. So this is how our mantra goes by. It goes something with the effect of my heart is open, my mind is open, help me TJ. So if you're new here, we're going to do that together. And some of you who are already like seasoned here, you're like already saying it. So let's jump on it. And you can say this mantra all the times, wherever you are, just to connect your head and your mind, eh? Okay, good. So let's go for it. I'm going to count up to 3 and then we'll do it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. My heart is open, my mind is open, help me TJ to make some moolah. Well done, well done, well done. Today's video, or should I say today's project, today's opportunity, it is a buy to let. So here at the TJ Tribe, we stand for modern parents who are looking to make alternative income in real estate. And for that reason, many of our projects are based on a strategy that is called a buy to let. Airbnb it's a buy to let. Student accommodation, it's a buy to let. Blocks of flats, it's a buy to let. I can continue. So anything that you're buying and you're going to let it out, that's what we focus on here, because we buy the asset once, it's an event, and then we manage the business as it will be a process, and that's where the money is. The first project that I'm going to be talking to you about, it's a return deal. So sometime, I think just before winter the previous year, we showcased a deal to you. Someone came through to us here. He subscribed here and he says to me, TJ, I want to dispose some of my assets. At the time, he was looking at disposing, so he's got a bit of blocks of flats in his portfolio, and he wanted to dispose one by one. So over the last couple of months, he's been able to dispose a few. Now he's left with 3. Of these 3 deals, of these opportunities, only 2 are left. The third one is under contract. Now you might be asking yourself, TJ, why are we having a return deal? Didn't we make it at that time? Well, it's a return deal because back then there was an offer that was on play, and they have just gone through this offer, and somebody says they've got the money. They danced through with them with the attorney, wala, and they didn't perform. And hence it is a return opportunity. So it is a return opportunity for some of you who say to me, TJ, I wish I could get into this deal. Well, it's back now. So let me know if you are interested within this opportunity. What I'm going to do is, because there's 2 blocks of flats, I'm going to go in so that I can show you what the property is all about, and then we can come back and do the numbers. So let's go into deal opportunity number 1. It's in a township that is called, both of these properties are in townships, or should I say it serves our lower end market, what we call affordable housing. And for you, so my friends, if you understand these neighborhoods, this is a deal for you. So deal number 1, opportunity number 1, is in an area called Soshanguve. It is a small complex. Let's jump on into the video and see. Alright, as you can see, this is just outside on the main highway. I did say that this is the main highway. So you can see there's so many blocks of flats that are here. Some amazing properties that are being built. Some of you know Soshanguve, you might see this area. And here we go into the house. This brother of mine here is a cool brother. So the gate, it's in a C shape. You can see that there is what they call a French tank. You can see there's a gate. That gate there is remote controlled for good security in the neighborhood. I did mention that there's a French tank in here, as you can see. For some of you might be asking, what's a French tank, TJ? It is a sewer tank that is on the property, right? At the back here, as you can see, this is the back of the complex, or should I say of the units. People have a good money. Look at the cars that are being driven here. In front of me there is, that's the cottage, no, not the cottage, the room for the caretaker. And he looks and he stays here. Bins are collected in this area privately, but you can see the bins here, they will remain here. Check out the boundary wall, looks pretty nice. And here's the back. I'm just showing you all this here so that you can see the ins and the out of the property. Let's jump in here. Ooh, this door needs you just need a new door here. That's it. So this is the caretaker. It's got a kitchenette here on the left as you walk in, and quite spacious. He's got his bed here. He's got his toilet right there in the front. This is the caretaker place, right? And as we go out, right, and we can see the sneaked view of that property there. Going at the back, and to the left here, check out these guys that are buying these big TVs. Yo, right. But anyways, this is the back of the property. They do their washing line here. The other unit I'll show you, it's on the far left here. I'm going to go there just now, just after the geyser. And coming through to the front, so as you drive in the gate there on the right hand side, you come in, and that's so the property is in a C shape, as you have seen. So units starting from number 9 here on the far left, and followed through with the other numbers. That's 7, that would have been 8, and we're going through, and it looks like someone here installing some DSTV here. I like it. Look at the cars that are here, my friends. Like Nissan that are hard body. You can see that the guys that are here, they got money. You can stay in this neighborhood. So there's, yeah, I did say someone is putting some DSTV. Right. As we go in, unit number 1 is this one, right? And unit number 2, 3, 4, and then we go on, and we did say we're getting all the way to unit number 9. Now, some of the other units are at the back. So there's 2 units at the back, but I'm going to take you now into this one bed. The bachelor, as we go in, Coco, I mean, knock, who's in there? Right. Okay, so as I walk in, that's the kitchen on the far right, and that's the bathing room there. So this is a bachelor. You can see, that's it. Going into the bathing room so that we can just appreciate the bathing room, intact, nice bathing room with a shower here. And there we go, shower. There's a curtain here, and there's a policeman. There's a policeman that stays in here. Let me show you. You see the cap. There's a cap. But anyways, as we go along, I'm skinnering there. There you go. What did I say? I almost walked away with that bulletproof. But anyway, what was I going to use the bulletproof for? Well, anyway, my friends, so that's the unit here. Going in, this is a 2-bed, 1-bath. Knock, knock. Alright, this is a 2-bed, 1-bath. This was unit number 4, 3? I think 3, 4. Yeah. It's got a kitchen here, beautiful kitchen as you can see. With fitted cupboards, nice ceilings, nicely painted. And as we go in, there you are. There's like an open plan. You can see that right from the beginning here. That door there, that is closed. That's the bathing room. On the left is that bedroom number 1. And the brother here, this is where there was a brother that was in here. He just came out now. And a small room, intact. Bed fits in there. And then there's bedroom number 2. Some lights. Let there be light. There you go. Okay, good. So there you are. This is another room. And as we go out, let's go into the bathing room. Knock, knock. Yeah, just in case, né? And there is the bathing room. Nice shower fitted in here. And going in, amazing stuff. All right. Boom, my friends, welcome back. You should have seen there, the walkthrough was amazing. You could see the number of units that are on the property there. This particular property is being sold as a standalone for 1.5 million, right? However, the owner of these properties have actually said to me, TJ, I'll be happy if we can sell the two together, right? So what I'm going to show you today is the numbers as they are as a combined deal, so that you can be able to buy these two blocks of flats together. One complex, one block of flats. Having said that, so where is the other property? The other property is in an area that is called Rosettenville. So some of you might not know where Rosettenville, it is in the south of Johannesburg. An amazing, vibrant place to be. And over the years, there's just been so many immigrants that have come through there. And immigrants from our neighboring countries, immigrants from our neighboring towns. So it's one of those vibrant places where, you know, a lot of people, I think there's very, very little people. If you look at the stats for Rosettenville, there's little people that actually own properties and stay in Rosettenville. Many people actually just use Rosettenville as a hub for rental purposes. So the rental market is very vibrant. You also get to have lots of big blocks of flats in Rosettenville. So what we are going to do now is we're going to jump on and to see the block of flats in Rosettenville, and then I'll come back. Don't go away, right? I'll come back and then I can show you the numbers. What does the numbers say? 46,000 is what you can be able to make here in total every month. For some of you, like already saying, yay, TJ, if I get this deal, I am resigning. No, we do not advocate for you to resign here. If that's what you want to do, yeah, that's amazing. But what we advocate here is for you to just build alternative income whilst you are doing what you love in your employment or in your job or in your business. But let's jump on to see that video for that property. Welcome back. So there you are. You saw the properties. Those are the two properties, my friends, that are up for sale tonight. Right. So tonight it's not the 100,000, 250,000 deals. It's the big boys, right? So we've just added on a couple of zeros onto the buying price, and over and above that, because we are adding in a couple of zeros, we are also adding in a number of units. Now, having said that, in total, the first building, it's got about 10 units, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is 10 units. And then the second building, it has 11 units. So you are literally jumping in maybe from 0 units to round about 21 units, all in one transaction. obviously 2 buildings. Let's jump on to talk about the numbers themselves. Is there money in here? Yes, there is. There's plenty of money. There's 46,000 to be made on this deal. A whooping 27% return on investment if you had to put in your cash in this deal. However, there is a bit of debt that you can be able to carry over on this property. So I mentioned that the first property you can buy it cash for 1.5 million, then that's great. And let's jump on to talk about the combination of the 2 properties. My good friends, the 2 properties, one of the property is got debt on it. So it means that there's a bond, there's a form of a bond for it. My banker that is also at the same bank with this has told me that, TJ, once you find a buyer for this property, we could be able to just carry on with the bond with this individual. So there is a bond at the moment of around about 1.9, which you don't need to worry about. However, there is a huge component of cash that you're going to need here because the seller at the end of the day, just below 2 million rand is what they are looking for. And if you have to put in 2 million rand here and carry on the debt of the 1.9 again, you would be able to cash flow around about 46,000. Now, having said that, it basically means that the total gross income that you're making on this property is sitting on just below 100,000. And for that reason, you only have one property that you're going to be paying a small bond on, and then the rest of it is cash. You can increase. Opportunity number 2, by just buying, you can be able to buy it like that. Opportunity number 2 is that you can buy it and then you can increase the bond size, which obviously then lowers your cash capacity in the deal. But what it also does is that it then lowers your cash flow. So where do you want to be? Opportunity number 3 is that you could buy these as is and you can sell them off, by just buying these properties. The 2 properties are at a value of 5 million. 5 million is what you are buying, and you are buying that cash for just less than 2 million. So that's an amazing position there you can be also in. So 27% return on investment, that's what you are on here. So my good friends, if you are in on this particular project and you're like saying to yourself, TJ, I am good, I am happy with this deal, what is the next steps to do? Well, here at the TJ Tribe, we always advocate that you reach out to us on our form, and within this form, basically what you are doing is you are giving us an update of who you are, how much cash you've got today, and how much debt you can be able to carry. So having said that, there's quite a number of people that have reached out to us, and I just want to acknowledge some of them. They said to us, TJ, hey, I am in on this deal here, and we are busy having conversation on that deal, Tseko Fatso, welcome to the tribe. This is Shelly, this is Sia, Andiswa, Samo Kuhle, Tamara, Douglas, Pungani, Zandisile, Linda. These are some of the people that in the last couple of weeks they have just said, TJ, I'm ready for a deal. They have signed in the form, they clicked on the form that we saw there, and they gave us details of their cell phone number, their email address, how much they have available, how much they can bond, and we're beginning to have conversation there. Pepsile, Dihan, Tseko Fatso, I did mention you before. So welcome to all of these guys that filled in the form within the last week. There's plenty of them right here, but I just thought let me mention quite a few. Amu Kelani, it is, that's his full name there. Taboho, Jeremiah, Gail, Janice, Peter, and I think this is Mohamela. I saw this name for the first time, and then I said Mogomela, and he's like, no bro, it's Mohomela. So there you are. I now know how to pronounce that. Chennai, Daniel, Mpo, all of you guys, thank you for reaching out to us last week. We are busy with all of your paperwork. You speak to me or one of my team members will speak to you. Maybe we have actually given you a call. If you have missed it, do not worry, we will come back to you. But if you're one of those people that are saying, hey TJ, I think I'm good for this deal, or any other deal that comes in, and TJ, I want you to send me the stuff, please. What you need to do is reach out to our link right here, and that link is called, my good friends, www.thetjtribe.com/my rental deal, and in there you'll be able to access a section where you can add in your details so that we can be able to reach you. But more importantly, it's not about just reaching you, it's about verifying that you're good for this. Maybe you might have just said you've got 10 million when you meant 1 million. You just added 1 0 too many, right? So my good friends, welcome to the tribe. And if you're one of those people that are saying, oh, this is my first time, where have I been? Well, don't worry, but also don't forget to share the video with other people. There might be other people who are interested in some of these opportunities. You may not have the money today, but somebody else may have the money tomorrow or today, and then they can be able to close the deal here. So you are helping us, helping you. And don't forget, on Saturdays, we've got a video that comes out on Saturdays, and we'll look at the behind the scene of a deal. And don't forget, on Mondays, what we also do here is we give out education, or we answer your specific questions, and we can be able to do business with you. Until we see each other again, it is I, your boy TJ. Good night.